everyone, approximately $600 billion could pour into Bitcoin as soon as the first Bitcoin ETF gets approved. How does that make you feel? Bullish? Bearish? That's up to you. For me, it just confirms what we are already talking about in the last couple of days, that the price of Bitcoin, where it is right now, is just an accumulation phase that eventually is going to translate into Bitcoin passing $100,000. But while we wait, you and I, while everyone, billionaires, the trillion asset managers wait for the SEC to say yes, the price of Bitcoin is following what I thought it was going to happen, a Bitcoin price correction. Let me tell you the full story, guys. We're still bullish. We are waiting. This 600 billion could pour into Bitcoin according to this company, which is a 600 billion fund manager, AB Bernstein. They're already looking at it, right? Obviously, trillions of dollars worth in asset management funds are looking at what the SEC has to say, right? And I'm not sure if they're feeling anything bearish, because even us and the Fear and Greed Index, it's confirming that it's all greed. The prices haven't moved when it comes to Bitcoin and most of the top altcoins, but when you go down the less than the top 30 or so, they're still moving. Volume is still growing. Loki actually was doing really well the last 24 hours. So some altcoins are popping off. But when it comes to Bitcoin, it hasn't moved that much in the last 7 days. Yes, but right now it's trying to get a consolidation phase. And I totally agree with that. Now, here it is. Give it a look. 7 days of pump. Loving it. That's decent. A little bit of a correction we had. Then once again, a pump, 35,000. Great. Ever since, which was on October the 25th, just Wednesday, right? We are seeing Bitcoin just steady declining. And that makes sense because, look, for any normal people, any normal person, you tell them, we are, like the SEC said, we're reviewing, considering, the commission is looking at 8 to 10 applications, and we'll tell you when they're approved, if they are approved, right? Any other person will say, okay, whatever, just tell me when it's approved, and yeah, that's it. Crypto investors, us, we're like, it's been 10 hours. It's been 24 hours. It's been 48 hours and no response. Let's sell. Let's FUD. Let's do something because we don't have any response. That is kind of like what's going on right now, right? Instead of continue the rally because that's eventually what's going to be the outcome and approval. No. And I'm not saying this is bad. I'm not saying that it's bad that Bitcoin going down is obviously a terrible scenario. It's a magnificent scenario because it provides a correction, healthy retracement. So the price can, once again, once it's beefy enough, explode. And I do agree that we are going to have enough volatility, similar to what our friends at Ripple with Binance, with XRP, with Binance, with XRP had, if you go all the way to when Judge Tory said it is not a security. You remember that day very vividly, right? I mean, it was just one day. It was just one day. It was on July the 13th. And after that day, everything started to come down and correct, which makes sense. So you want to be ready prior to the decision of approval, because I do agree, we're going to have corrections, everybody. We're not in a bull market. That is going to help start the bull market, absolutely. But it's not going to be the de facto element of let's go ahead and break 100,000 Bitcoin. No, for Bitcoin, we should have a nice, delicious rally. Look at it. I mean, we already had one the last 7 days. Great. Now you're seeing the second day how the red candlestick is kind of like peaking up, right? It's saying, hey, I'm here. I can go much lower if I want, from 35 to 33 to 31 to 20s. I mean, fast as it goes up, it can also come down. We know that. We're crypto investors, right? It's right there. But as soon as we hear yes, and obviously I'm already predicting, because we already had some fake news, more fake news. I'm already predicting some trying to get information before anyone else, posting. Someone on Twitter is going to be like, breaking news, the SEC has approved BlackRock. That, if not taken with enough consideration and being careful, can trickle a waves of fake news, and people can start acting up on it. And then the price of Bitcoin, if it goes to a big whale enough, it can rally the price because they're going to be buying. And as soon as the price is going up, people won't even see the news, but they'll just see the price going up and they will buy. And it will just start all over again. That's what I'm saying. Be cautious, be ready, be prepared. Price of Bitcoin is obviously ready for 50,000, 40,000, no problem. Where I'm looking right now is once most of them are approved, at least BlackRock, ARK, Vanguard, right? Some of the main ones, the trillion level ones, we should be looking in the 40,000, consolidation category for Bitcoin, which means that is 10+%, 20+% jump from where it is right now. What do you think, everybody? Let me know in the comments down below. I wanted to mention this because, one, people are ready to, get it approved and celebrate and consider all possibilities. But two, shorts are becoming more active right now. They, of course, want to play around because we don't have a date specific when they're going to make the decision. We only have deadlines. This is a deadline to make it, but it can happen anywhere in between. So if they take it by surprise, if they say it, because it comes here in the United States, our friends overseas may see the news and they won't be awake, right? What I'm predicting is these are news that are not going to come at 2 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. These are news that probably are going to come at 12, at 2, at 11. And that gives us, people here in the US, a much better advantage, right? So, telling you, these news that come here in the United States affect everything. And we have 2 days of a correction. How many days are we going to see this correction continue? I'm sure that we're going to have some green days, red days, but if we wait all October, then all November, that 35 is going to get challenged. And since we couldn't break it, like I told you, going down is expected. Thanks for watching, everybody. There it is. An analysis, an overview, the macro. Very good. As of now, chilling, relaxing, and waiting for those big news to occur. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take a look at the links down below. Peace.